good, some good peaks. Mm. Giants. Hello. What up, Gene? What up? Mm. All right, it's bomber time. I gotta mellow myself out. What's up? Sounds awesome. Thank you, Frankie B. Oh, Frank B. Sorry. Is it okay if I call you Frankie B? Can we be a little bit more informal, or is Frank B the one? I can do either. I'm easy. This is Alien Labs, Skittles, and was it Gold Flora's Purple Cream. So the Alien Lab Skittles is even at lower THC percentages, because I've had batches that had higher ones, and I've had batches that were like 27%, and then this current batch is 22%, and even still the 22% hits just as hard, if not oddly enough, maybe even harder than the 27%. Anyway, let's toast up. Not as flavorful because of the mix, but yeah, like that first hit that I had out of the clean bone too. I did clean this like last night. I forgot I did just like brush my teeth like 30 minutes ago. I started figuring out like why can't I taste the Skittles? That's why. I'm gonna get back to jamming. Just let me finish this bowl. This Bowskis. All right, we back at it. Hold on. Y'all got any requests? I got anything I want to hear? I can try. So good if you could. I don't know what I was doing. I just messed up. Um, God, I love this guitar. Oh, I keep hitting that. What's that one? I keep hitting the neck pickup, and I'm like, what is that rattling? Is this something to me, or is this nah? It's just the neck pickup. So that's how you do those intros. It's that second. It's that, is it? It's that third chord in that sequence. That I always forget where it is. Or it's just like I hear it wrong. That's what it comes down to, is I just hear it wrong. But I still make it sound cool though. That's the first. You never heard nobody do that. That's a nose. Still sounding sexy. Didn't get any of those harmonics. Not one. I have 4 shots. 0 out of 4. It's all cool. That did sound sexy though. So you mix the Blue Misty Morning and Riviera Paradise. Boom. Never heard nobody do that. And you never will outside of Tony Battle. There you go. The innovator of music. I was gonna say innovator of offense. Who was that? Canyon? Was that Chris Canyon that was the innovator of offense? Or was that Chris Benoit? One of those wrestlers, the innovator of offense. I forgot who it was. I feel like it was a Canadian wrestler though. I feel like it was a Canadian wrestler. And I feel like Chris King is Canadian, but then I also feel like he might really be from the States. I can't remember. Whatever. Anyway. If I really can't think of any cool songs to play, if I got like an acoustic sort of setup, I just automatically play Dedication Breakup because the chords sound really good. You just break them up and they just sound really good. And then you could either sing it or just let the song sing itself, and then it sounds good and then nobody really bats an eye. If anything, people just kind of stop. But you just play. But you play a little slower, have a little finesse on that one. And let me change the pick. I love all the newer songs. Oh, cause you don't. How did I forget the chord? Forget the chords if I try to sing it, but if I don't, if I just try to play it straight through, I always remember. E minor, A minor. Don't say unless you mean it. Brown Sugar? This is not Brown Sugar. It's a better song than Brown Sugar by far, though. It was just called Dedication Breakup. Nuno Betancourt. On the actually no, I guess technically it's Population One, but Nuno Betancourt wrote the song, and he's in the band, and it's kind of like it's considered Nuno Betancourt's solo career shit, but yeah, Population One, or is it Morning Widows? Nah, I think this is Morning Widows. No. It's Population One. Population One, Morning Widows. Just look up Dedication Breakup. It's probably the only song named Dedication Breakup, actually. If I, yeah. So there you go. It's a good song. Better than Brown Sugar. And I don't know how to play Brown Sugar, unfortunately. I think Sam Simmons knows a lot of Rolling Stone stuff. Shouts out to Sam. I don't know, but pretty sure Sam does. But yeah, I'm not the guy for that. I'm the guy for the Nuno stuff, though, if I remember it. And I got to play it all in E flat too, because I think some of the albums he plays in D. If not all of them, most of them. Let's start that one to go. 1, 2, 3. That one's cool because like he does a thing where you could just the chord, the voicings of the chords, you could just go straight up and just chromatic, so you can just oh something like that, and then there's nothing that you did or said. See, I was fucking. As soon as I try to sing, I always fuck it up. There's nothing that you did or said. I'm just kind of scared. I've just heard life is a fatal disease. Nah, see, I gotta go back and. Nah, this is not a good time for me to listen to Nuno Betancourt stuff. Some music is situational. Like, that's how you can tell. I think this is my theory with certain artists and certain songs. Like, if there's an artist that has like a prominent career, and then there's just like a certain section of songs that they just won't play. For like instance, because it's more than a lot of times it's more than just like, oh, I got a new album, I'm just gonna play songs only on this album. Because like, yeah, but you still have like songs that like you wrote that just for whatever reason you just gonna want to play those more than any other song, even from the new album, right? But I have this theory about Eric Gales in particular, because my favorite era of Eric Gales songs, he just like never plays live. That I've noticed. Like, I haven't seen anybody post anything on Eric Gales and him playing any live songs from like my favorite era of all of his recording career, at least in the past like 10 years, if not more than 10 years, as a matter of fact. So my theory in general is just like, and you know, when you write music too, sometimes like it's that way. Actually, yeah, there's like certain songs that you write that you either can't perform for certain reasons, or like you like it was at a point in your life where something happened and then like you got over it, but like these are just not times that you want to remember. And oftentimes that's like when you write your best shit, like when you're going through your worst shit is when you write your best shit. But the caveat behind that is you probably get over a time where you just like, okay, I'm done like singing this or playing this song, or it's just like I just don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be in the state of performing the song. So that's my personal theory. But saying that to say, I'm that way with listening to music as well. So like there's certain artists, albums especially, that I just, depending on what I'm going through, I just won't listen to or can't listen to. And I think Nuno Betancourt is falling to that category right now. I can play the songs easy, but like, yeah, listening to him is just kind of a whole another thing. Bob Ross. Bob Ross. That's a famous name. What you want to hear, Bob Ross? What songs? I'm about to do crazy transition. No, Caitlyn Jenner. Well, I learn tomorrow. Y'all weren't expecting that one. See, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. All you gotta do is just know the key that you're playing in and just play like the secret to this. Here's the Tony Battle secret to my guitar playing. It's just grooving. Like you just pick whatever key you about to play the song in and just groove on that. So like that's my killing floor. It's like I'm about to toot my own horn, but I play aside from Jimmy probably the best killing floors because you just groove on the intro. It's just like. And then I've always just like you always gonna have ideas because you just chucking like you just literally just chucking the pick, timing everything pretty much like either on time or just slightly behind time, and then just groove it out in that key. You can mess around, do some chromatics in little riffs here and there, and like intertwine that, but then you just slide into the song. You just wait, that's on piano. What are you talking about? All I did was slow that one down and swing it a little bit. Don't always got to do the shit the Jimmy way. The Jimmy way is cool though, but then I just be feeling like, there's always a Jimmy way, and then there's you want to live by what would Jimmy do? He'd play the song and just play it his own way. So that's how I approach when I play other people's songs. Is I'm playing their song, but I got to freak this like Tony Battle. You know what I'm saying? I can't just 420 love y'all. Johnny Midnight. What made you say that? Can you see the ball? No, the ball's not in the camera. I'm gonna add the American flag too. The real American hero. Hulkster. Hulkamania. Do I know the Hulk song? I could do some finger economy with that one. That's my whole thing too. Is oh, it's 420, my friend. Hell, okay, yeah. This is not true, but it is true. It is true. It's not factual, but it's true. How about that? But now, yeah. So it's the grooves, the grooves, the slut, the grooves, the slides, the grooves, the chucks, and like slow downs. Like you can slow stuff down too. Like when I play Riviera, it's already a slow song. Actually, nah. With Riviera, I tend to swing that one a bit. Yeah, it's like Riviera. I miss the notes, and I'm probably playing it wrong, but that's not the point right now. We're gonna overlook that and just understand that I know how to play it. I'm just playing it wrong. But Riviera, you just play it normal, just wrong. There we go. But sometimes it's a little boring to me. Sometimes I don't want to always do that, especially when like if you're playing by yourself and not in a band setting, because a band setting is much, 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 much different as far as like how you feel about certain songs, and you just kind of go through them a lot different. For at least for me, but if I'm just playing it by myself or anything like that, you know. I only mad because that was the wrong note. But that recovery wasn't as horrible as I thought it was. That's the reason why I laughed at that, because it was like it was a wrong note, but the recovery was not so bad. So I was like, okay, hell yeah. Whose music are you playing? Oh, that was Riviera Paradise. So that was Steve Ray Vaughan just now. Before that, I was playing. Was it Nuno Betancourt? That was. Is that what you're talking about? Dedication Breakup. Other than that, ringing out G that didn't need to be there. I guess G flat, or what do you call it? A sharp. Or was it the Blue Misty Morning? Or no, you asked that when I was playing Killing Floor. Killing Floor is Howlin' Wolf. Yeah, I got like a million ways to play Killing Floor outside of just like the Jimmy one. The Jimmy one's cool though, but like if you just strip away just like the bare bones version of it and you just pretty much take it for and you just put that for every version, yeah. I'd say the Tony, the Jimmy and the Tony version are the two best ones. Toot toot. Nah, people gonna get mad that I say that. I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Shouts out to Rev X. I noticed that, well, I didn't notice, but I was watching a video where a dude was talking about picking technique, and he was talking about certain things that he had learned before, and part of it had to do with his picking technique, and like, he's like, you don't want to pick like this, you want to just like, which is true, especially like for alternate picking, but like for any other picking, I personally wouldn't do it. I just like the, but I get what he means though, like, I fully agree with alternate picking, like, I'm usually moving like pretty much this part up as opposed to anywhere beyond that. So, ooh. Um, yeah, I think I'm a little sharp now. I was a little flat, but I think I sharpened it up. Oh, I forgot how to play down low. I feel like it's been like 3 days, maybe 2 days since I played guitar, and that's too many days. So what is it? C. There's an inside joke about this song, down low. You ever had those times when the lyrics should be obvious to you, but like they're not, and then you hear the lyrics wrong, and then you've been hearing the lyrics wrong for years and years and years and years and years. But to my defense, there is no like I don't think there's any like online lyrics for this song or any song for this album, or there wasn't when I was first listening to the album. But it's an Eric Gale song from part of my Eric Gale's favorite era, um, called Down Low, and I'm pretty sure it's about like drugs. So me thinking that I had the intro lyrics wrong. So the first line is like, you know, the secret we keep, but it's like a combination of like how I heard it, not having lyrics, and I guess Eric Gale's accent too. To me, when I heard it, it was like I was thinking he was saying, you know, the sicker we get, because I thought he was talking about having a drug issue. So I thought he was saying he was getting sicker, but he was saying, you know, the secret we get, or secret we keep. Sorry. So I only realized that when I think it was Cody. Yeah, Cody Wright was the one that like I was singing the lyrics and I was talking about the song, and he was like, "Yo, I think it's the secret we keep." And then I listened to it right after. I was like, "Yo, you're right, actually." He's definitely right. So it is the secret we keep. But yeah, that whole "That's What I Am" album. Beautiful songs. And then what was the She Shines? The lyrics for She Shines. I'll get them, I'll learn them, and then I'll like forget them literally like right after because I don't really practice it. I was just like I'll get it and be happy that I get it, play it a few times, be happy, play it a few more times, and then just that's it. And then I'll play a bunch of other stuff in the middle, and then days and days and weeks later, I start playing the song again and be like, oh, I forgot the chords. A little chaplets, but no, it's not There we go. I always forget that last. Does he? Can't remember if he does the same sequence or he adds a different chord, like augments it on that last one. My weakness every. Okay. She's high on life. Shouts out Eric Gales, man. That's that went from one of the album skippers to literally I pretty much listen to that song on repeat if I'm outside of the house. That's such a good song. But that goes to like that's one of those songs. I'm just like, man, if Eric would play that live, anywhere he was near, I would like try as hard as I could to like just get to that show. If he would play songs like that live. Cause like he's actually one of those, you know what? I was talking about John Mayer in that sort of echelon of like Jimmy players where they've got the trifecta, like they're really good singers, they actually write good songs, and they play really good. Eric Gales is actually in that trifecta because there's some really, really, really great written Eric Gales songs. At least I think that he wrote them. If he didn't write them, then all right, whatever. But if he did, they're beautiful. And She Shines is one of those ones. Like She Shines is like one of Eric Gales'. Nah, Blue Misty Morning is Eric Gales' Little Wing almost, but kind of sort of not really. But it's a great fucking song. And I feel like She Shines would be like the equivalent to Castles. His like Castles Made of Sand. Or you know what? No, that's wrong. Well, I don't know. They're both really good songs, but that whole album was just. And I remember back in the Experience Hendrix catalogs too. Forgot that last chord. Ah, I'll play it sometime other. Had to add that stank on that. I don't know how I was missing notes on that. How do I missing notes and I'm doing picking with my thing? Kind of acts. Not a Freebird one. Now this is I call this the the Eric Gales signature, the Eric Gales, Cody Wright, Tony Battle signature. I'd say inspired by Eric Gales, built by Cody Wright, sent to Tony Battle. So it's like a three-way signature, I guess. See, yep, it sounds great. I got a video of me playing this at Guitar Center. It sounds good as fuck. It's actually pretty much the best sounding guitar I was thinking when I was there. I was like, out of all these that I played, but at the same time, nobody at Guitar Center knows how to adjust pickups, which is like, you bitches won't hire me, but I know more about guitars than all of you fuckers in here. And I can set all these shits up, and I can wire pickups. Come on, man. You guys are dicks. Stays in tune. It actually stays in tune real good. I've only had to make minor adjustments. It's gotten real hot. It's gotten real cold. Like, as soon as I pulled it out of the gig bag, it was in tune. It's literally stayed in tune the whole time. I haven't like touched the tuning. Pardon me. As far as like tuning, it came in E flat. It came set up in E flat. So I haven't changed it from E flat. So, you know, that's that. But yeah, I've only had to make like super minor adjustments. It's real good. It's very nice. Body is like, it's got the finish is like thicker poly. Side note, I was having a debate with, not a debate, let me backtrack. We were talking about guitars, and there's a little known fact, but I'm pretty sure, I can't say little known fact, but from what I have gathered, the later you get into the 70s, the thicker the poly finishes are. So comparing the 68 finish, like a 1968 poly finish, isn't really fair to compare it to like a 1974. Just throwing that out there. What do I? Oh, what song's doing? Do I remember? How did that happen? It's a little sharp, I feel like. Okay, that was it. That wasn't it. I just fucked up that part. But I was trying to figure out, like, was it, you know how you like make a minor, your fingers just like minorly misplaced, and then like the string kind of does a thing. That's kind of what happened. So. What's cool about that song is if you really listen to the rhythm guitar track, or I guess really the main track that's playing the guitar that's not doing all the overdubs and stuff like that, it's actually super simple how he's playing. Like, when I play it and I sing it, I overcomplicate it compared to what he's playing in the studio. But I only realized this pretty recently, because in the studio he's just playing like, what is it, down the street you can hear scream, you're a disgrace, as he slams the door, this drunken face, and then stands outside, and the neighbors like, cause of you. He cries, oh boy, you must be mad, it happens in some I always do that. Like, I always play that E down here, and I feel like I tend to do like a minor. Well, sometimes I do accidentally like a major 7, but like I tend to do like a minor 7 down there. But you can do it up there too. He did do it up there on the recording, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I just like to hear that E, or you could even do like, nah. I was gonna try another, like a C shape E, But nah, that wouldn't have worked. C sharp, E minor 7 be like, yeah, that my fingers are not wanting to do that. Fuck that. Anyway, but yeah, I was trying to figure out like why is it so light outside still? Daylight savings time. I wasn't affected by it because I worked the day after, and I didn't work the next day. I got to work tomorrow though. And I should probably check my schedule. So yeah, let's pick up, stay in tune. Yep, all those things. Jack Black, are you the real Jack Black? Are you Tenacious D Jack Black? If you're the real Jack Black, give me some money, nigga. I need it. Goddamn. No, I'm playing. Nah. Shouts out to the real Jack Black. And shouts out to you if you're not the real Jack Black. But I guess if your name is Jack Black, you are the real Jack Black. So shouts out to you. Jackalus Cage. I almost want to go in and like prepare another bowl. Then I'm kind of conflicted. Like, do I really want to do that? Nah. Well, yeah, I do. Play Machine Gun on here with no amp, just the electric acoustic Machine Gun. Or do you want the lessons? You wanna get the lessons? You want me to retell you the lessons that was on that video? That video kind of did numbers. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't think it was gonna do as well as it did on YouTube or on TikTok. Because it did better. Like, I posted on. Yeah, I'll do it. But yeah, I posted on here and YouTube. I mean, here on YouTube, here and TikTok. And mind you, that's an old video. Yeah, so that day I posted it there, TikTok, and reposted on Instagram. But it's like a year or two old now. No, it's 3 years old. Yeah, that video is almost 3 years old now. If not, it's older. It's older than 3 years. I resurrected that shit from the dead. But yeah. So check me out. Mainly all you want to do is just kind of like, if you ever watched the video of him playing it, I never understand why people play the intro with the pick and then they want to sound like the original. It's just like, well, do you play Derek Truck songs without a slide? No. So why the fuck are you going to play the intro to a song with the pick if the original artist is playing with their fingers and you're trying to sound like the original artist when you play like it? Just do what they do. That type of stuff frustrates me because I'm just like, you guys spend like, at this point, that song came out in 1969. Like, he played that for the first time in 1969. And it took to literally 2021 for somebody to just be like, why are you guys playing it with the pick? Everybody, they play with the pick or they play with the wah. And those are the two things that annoys the fuck out of me. So that's pretty much 90% of the people who play it. I'm not gonna lie, actually, that's like 99% of the people who play it. They either play with the pick, which is the 99%, or the wah. The wah is more like, I say like 40% of the people play it with the wah. So it's not as many people play it, but still, when I hear it with the wah, I'm just like, just get a good vibe. I'm trying to restrain from saying words or making terroristic threats. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm playing. But nah, Machine Gun. So look, watch the video in color especially, because that gives you the best visual of like, try to find like the most high quality color version. Like, and I'm talking, when I say high quality color version, I'm talking when you're looking at his guitar, like you can see it says Fender Stratocaster pretty fucking clear. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can see the cigarette burn, you know what I'm saying? All that. Find that version. Watch him the whole time when he's playing the intro. You only really hear you only get the pick when he starts to. Mind you, I'm in E flat, so if I were to play it like it sounds in the record, it'd be. All right. So I try to play that part, but realistically, if I'm trying to play the intro, I'm gonna have to play it in E flat. So try to tune your ears to D while I'm playing this in E flat. But shouts out to the homie Nick. This is how you do it. So work on this. Just work on that. Walk around the house and play like this. Thumb, index, and make sure when you got your thumb, if it helps to have like big thumbs. Like my thumb just kind of like I can bar pretty much the whole neck with my thumb. All right. Look at the thumb. Watch the thumb. Watch this thumb the whole time. So you do it like that. That was kind of lazy. The main thing with the thumb though is this thumb is you kind of swinging those that sort of swirl with this thumb in addition to this thumb. So it's like both the hands really have to kind of sort of be in unison and knowing what you're looking for and knowing what you're doing when you do it. It takes either watching me or watching him. Or you can just watch him and listen to me, because apparently people have been watching him for years and still get the shit wrong. So you can watch him, listen to me. There you go. But yeah. So the secret, no, I'm not even gonna say the secret. You just gotta listen to it. That's all it is. Listen and watch. And that was me swinging it too. I was sounding like Paul Reed Smith just now. So, which I think PRS got some haters. There's been a lot of people on Facebook sending me these weird ass messages talking about they about to shut down my page. I'm like, this is not official. I can tell. Like, I think it's PRS. They sending like bots and shit. So shouts out to me for getting haters. Cause like, who the fuck just sending bots to my page for no reason like that? It's just like, come on, man. Like, they've been sending hella bots like day after day out. This is your last warning. Respond in 24 hours. 24 hours go by. This is your last warning. And I'm just like, y'all told me it was my last warning last time. If y'all gonna do something with that page, do something. Y'all not, shut the fuck up and leave me alone. Jimmy was known for using a Univibe on his tongue, getting a Univibe with a pick like Jimmy. Get good. Well, I mean, obviously, but like the Univibe part isn't the point. Unless you're talking about the wah, then yeah. In that case, my bad. But if we're just talking about it in general, yeah, I don't have a Univibe right now. Or really, I sold my vintage ones. So, unfortunately. But I still got old clips. I had them at once, and it's all good. I'm kind of over the Jimmy thing for real. Like, it's fun to play, but it kind of gets limiting. Like, you have a subset of fans, and then like at the end of the day, the one thing that we hardly ever do is make original music. We just end up playing like the Jimmy stuff, or the Stevie Ray Vaughan stuff, or the Eric Gale stuff, or these days the Philip Say stuff, and that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. That's super cool. But like at the end of the day, part of the reason why some of these guys are heroes because of their original music. So like, if we're trying to get to that status, or if not greater, gotta play original music. So that's where I'm at with it. I'm at the point. My bad, got distracted. Yeah, I'm at the point where I'm just like, I got a lot of stuff that I kind of want to say and get out on paper and on song, and just kind of sort of write songs that make me feel. So, but I'm still play the Jimmy songs. Don't get me wrong. Like, don't get me wrong. But it was just like, first of all, I'm not in a position to like play loud or do any of the shit that I used to do anyway. That's number one. But then after that, moreover, it's just really a simple fact that it's like, it was a cool time while it lasted, and I got a lot of traction. I got a lot of, supporters through him and all that. But also, it is time to evolve and grow and use, that to add on to, what I'm saying, what I already got. But yeah, the songs are fun. But it is also fun just playing just like noodling shit. Like I've noticed, what I used to do is I used to noodle to like just the Jimmy stuff, and now I kind of do, but not nearly as much. More so now, what up? More so now, I'm noodling to like literally just original stuff or just yeah, actually most original stuff. Like, or I'll play around. Like I'll usually start. It's wild because nowadays I start playing guitar. I pick up and play little stuff like that. But now I find myself doing like the Nuno thing. So like that's my intro. Usually, a lot of times it's playing. What is it? Paint the Town Red. That's always been one of my top Nuno songs. So, and then I play it wrong too. I played it wrong for years and years and years. It was the chorus. Yeah, I played the chorus of all parts the wrong. That's the one part you think I have right, but it's because sometimes I hear like what is it? I feel like sometimes I'll hear the relative major or minor, depending on which note it is, and then I'll end up playing that, and it fits. It sounds actually good or right, but that's not oftentimes what, well, at least in the Nuno case, what he was playing on that song. So, but and then knowing that, I always forget which one it was that I was playing. So it's like, then you skip to the pre-chorus. And that's one of those ones I learned kind of wrong, but I learned the notes right, but the fingering's wrong. And I only realized it when I saw the live version. And I saw Nuno play it. Well, I didn't see him, but there's a video of them playing it live. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, because the way he does it, it actually looks cooler too. And well, it's weird because the way, obviously he wrote it, so like that's the original. So the original actually looks cooler when the fingerings, but I feel like the way I do it still looks cool and it feels cool when you play it. So it's weird because his doesn't feel as cool, if that makes sense. It's like you're the real. I can't even remember. What's up, Diego? Don't got an amp? Nah, no amp. We thugging it. I only just got a guitar because the homie sent me one. You talking about an amp? Baby steps. Baby steps, amigo. So yeah, no amp. Well, at least not in the States. My amp is in Australia. My 2 amps are in Australia. My 2 amps, my 2 cabs, overseas getting home, man. If you're interested in some cabs though, and you are in Adelaide, you can go check them out. That would be great. So yeah. Oh, aside from the picking technique for machine gun, what I was saying in the video is the speed of the actual pedal has a lot to do with what's going on too. So you want to get the speed right, you want to get the picking technique right. You obviously want to tune it to the actual song if you're trying to play it like exactly how it sounds on the record. And then volume, like you can't fake the volume. You can't sit around and dick around with like master volume amps or attenuators. Like, and if you are gonna use an attenuator, like first of all, even if you're only cutting back by like 4 decibels, you're not gonna be getting that, like, you know how he rings out that, what is it, that A? Yeah, you know how well, I guess it's technically a B, but that he bends up that A and then he bends it to a B and then that turns into the feedback. You're pretty much not likely to do that with any amp that's doing like master volume or attenuator. So just be aware of that. Like, you really got to play loud. So like, you know what I'm saying, find you a basement or find you wherever you can just literally turn a 100-watt Marshall amp with at least a 4x12 up to like 7. And then, yeah, otherwise you can't fake that. But yeah, volume is the big thing too, because like when you're in the room, it's a feeling, like you can feel the vibe like through your, really just the whole entire tone, just through your body. Like that's the main thing. Like so once you got all those factors, you should be getting like, you're pretty much, I say 80% of the way there. Huh. Yeah. And then the other 20% is just like, you know, whatever. I'm really just making up the percentages. I'm bullshitting you. But yeah, you'll be pretty much mostly there. Once you get all those factors, like if you watch that video, you get like as close as you possibly get to that video, you're pretty much like, because then you got to think about, all right, if that video sounded really good and really close, think about what it sounded like in the room, and then think of what it sounded like without the compression of like Instagram, and then another form of compression. Well, shit, that was like 3-way compressed, because that was an Instagram compression, then I uploaded it to TikTok. So that was Instagram through TikTok, and then TikTok to YouTube. So I'm actually surprised that it sounded good on YouTube, as a matter of fact, because YouTube was the third layer of that. So, but yeah, as long as you get close to that, listen to those tips and factors and whatnot, you're pretty much good. You're solid. You don't got to worry about much. You got it going, and then just learn how to play the song. Don't dig around, learn how to play a song. And you don't got to play it like note for note. I never try to learn any of those songs note for note. You just get the meat and potatoes of the song, and then pretty much throw your own little funk onto it. Throw your own little stank onto it. It'll be dope. That's what I do. That's what I do. That's why some of my favorite, like, it's going to sound like egotistical, but some of my favorite Jimmy versions of songs, or some of my favorite songs of anybody doing Jimmy versions, is mine. Because I'm the only one that be doing, like, funky stank shit to it. Like, you know, I can play it straight through just like he would or could and all that. That's cool and that's fine. And that's fun, actually. It's fun as fuck. But if you just add your own little thing, throw some stank on it, and just, you know, make it a little bit yours, add your little stamp, it's all cool. It's all good. So that's what I'm about. That's what I be trying to do. That's how I be trying to freak it out. But yeah, I'm about to go in. Yeah, let me go in. Now the question is, do I go in? Do I let y'all in? Y'all want to come in? Come on, let's go in. Let's have a time. Let's have a sit down. Let's have a powwow. You're the reason to live. Your wishes, your command. Oops. Who's in here? Announce yourself. State your name. State your name and your number. Oh, guess nobody's in here. All right, well, nobody's in here. I am going to leave. Because I'm a little tired. All right, y'all take care. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Appreciate all the viewers. And tell your mama. Tell your pa. Tell your brothers, sisters, and friends. Tell them all. Follow your boy Tony Battle. Follow your main Tony Battle. Subscribe and all that shit too. Hell yeah. Like. Thank you.